Hi everyone. I just finished watching the Tiger King, so I'm trying really hard to resist saying, "Hi, all you cool cats and kittens." Just seems like a really maniacal thing to say today. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well out there. When I was on a few days ago, I said I would be back with information about the chakras and why anyone should care about them. And so I'm keeping that promise. And I think overall it's going to be a great day because, first of all, I have to tell you, I got my ring light, and for once, I'm not worried about people looking up my nose or looking down at my head. I can look you straight in the eye and know the lighting is complete. So yay for low-cost technology. Also, I got my walk in this morning before it started to pour again. So 2 for 2 so far. Anyway, I do a lot of work with my clients around understanding the chakras and how they work and why they're so important. And I'll tell you why. A long time ago, about 15 years ago now, I had a complete nervous breakdown, and medical technology, medical approach to helping me solve all of my physical ailments got me nowhere. And so I finally went on, started working with an Ayurvedic functional medicine practitioner. And one of the things I learned about from her were the chakras. And then I did this deep dive, and if anybody's interested, there's this fabulous book, it's backwards I think, Chakras for Beginners by David Pond. It's a great little introduction, but here's the nutshell of the chakras. There's 7 main chakras that run along your spine from the root all the way up to your crown. And each one is in charge of different parts of us, of our bodies, of our emotions, of our spiritual well-being. Each is represented by a color and an element and a crystal. It's very holistic because we don't get sick on one level. We can't heal on one level. And the goal is to keep in touch with each of the chakras to find balance. Where are you in balance? Where are you out of balance? Where are the chakra energies expansive or contracted? What's happening for them? In my case, when I first started, my root chakra was a mess. And the root chakra is the very base of the spine. It's the first chakra energy body, and it represents physical safety, and it's everything we've already manifested in our lives. It's our relationships, our jobs, our houses, our living situations, whatever it is, it's all there, and it's stuff that already exists. And its color is red, and it's represented by earth. So it's the densest color in the chakras, and it's the densest element. So it's just what is. And the goal for me was to go in and say, what's there? Why is it there? Why should I care? And to start slowly lifting things out of it that kept that chakra from being so heavy that nothing else could happen. And then you go into the sacral chakra, which is right above it, and that's in charge of pleasure and creativity and all the things that bring us a joyful and fruitful life. It's our emotions, and it's how life is flowing for us. And so as I considered each element that was in my root chakra, I had to then look in the sacral to say, really, the Marie Kondo thing of, is this bringing me joy? How is this affecting my emotions? Is it blocking the flow? The element of water, is it blocking the flow? The color is orange, just a little bit lighter than red, and it was murky looking color, so it wasn't the right color even. Then you bring it up to my solar plexus, which is the gut, which is personal power, which is how we digest life. And my gut was a mess. It was a mess. I was leaking personal power everywhere. And so I had to keep bringing things up from the root chakra of, I've got this job, it doesn't bring me any pleasure. In fact, it's eating me alive from the inside out. And then you go up to the heart, And the heart is how we are in relationship to other things and other people in our world, situations. What is my heart telling me? And my heart tells me that this job is not in alignment with my passions or what I care about. And you bring it up to your throat chakra, which is a robin's egg blue, so it's getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And I say, I need to quit my job. I can look at all the other factors of bills I need to pay and stuff like that, but it's taking the life out of me, and it's taking away all my personal power. I quit. And then I bring it up to my third eye, and I have to envision my life without that and say, oh my gosh, it's so much better without that. And then I can go all the way to my crown, that violet chakra that opens up to the divine, and I can just release it. I can let it go. That's called liberating. To manifest what it is you do want in your life, you do the reverse. First, you get divine wisdom and thoughts that can really guide you. Then you picture what it would be like to have that in your life. Then you give it voice. I want a different job. I want a different way of earning money. I want to be free. I want to be more in line with what I care about, but it co-creates along with your sacral chakra. So we'll get there, but you bring it back to your heart and say, aha, this is where I'm in alignment. These are my passions. Into your gut that says, oh, yes, I feel so much more powerful and have so much more control over my life with my gut, with my personal power. And I bring it down to my sacral chakra and I say, yes, this brings me more pleasure. I can feel the flow. And then I manifest it and I go get that and I bring that into what's real, what's at the base of my existence. So this is a very quick lesson of how to liberate, to manifest better what you want in your life. There's another piece to the chakras though, which is that if I had known to listen to them, how to check in with them a lot sooner, I would have known that my body was telling me to never take that job. And so I can use it to assess what is. I can also use the chakra system to assess when I'm in alignment and what those things that might take me in or out of alignment of what's really for my greatest good and highest purpose. And it's the only thing in our lives that everybody has. It comes complete. It's a matter of checking in with them, because really in this world, our bodies are our biggest barometer. It's where we tend to pay attention. That ache in the back, that headache, that laryngitis when we lose our ability to speak our truth. So people, I am a big fan of the chakras. That's why I do workshops on the chakras. That's what I work a lot with my intuition coaching clients on, is let's get in touch with where you're in balance, where you're out of balance. How is that playing out into decisions that you're making? What else could you be doing? Let's call on these things proactively. So thanks for hanging in there with me. Hi, Donna. I see you. Thank you. And, you know, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I love to talk about all that I've learned and share how that might be good for you. So everybody have a wonderful day, and thanks for tuning in.